I like you, and if you can't handle it, you can just, fuck off.
The wall is coming. Prepared for it. She is not.
I have never left a date that fast. You're not ready for the story. A couple of weeks ago, I'm sitting at a bus stop. This very handsome man comes up to me and says, "Hey, I like your style. Any chance I could grab your number and I can take you out on a date in the daytime?" I said, "That's really nice. I prefer to exchange social media information." He says, "I'm a really private person. I'd really prefer just to have your number." I said, "Okay, no worries." He texts me. We set up a coffee date. I felt sort of excited about it. I said, "Okay, I haven't been approached, for a date not on social media or not on an app or whatever in a long time. And I can't creep on this person. It's actually super refreshing. I was looking forward to it. Today's the day. I get there on time. I'm waiting. My phone rings and he says, "Hey, I'm just outside." I said, "Okay." I'm so embarrassed. This is so weird. So I step outside. I recognize him. He's not alone. He is standing there with another girl. And he goes, "So are you down to hang?" Am I down to hang? If you know me, you know I'm a very polite person. Having trouble finding my words. I'm so uncomfortable. So he goes, "So what do you want to do?" And I say, "Well, I thought we were getting coffee." And he goes, "Oh, I don't really feel like coffee right now. I think I'm just gonna smoke a..." And at this point, I finally locate my testicles from wherever the hell they were hiding, and I politely excuse myself. I say, "You know what, frankly, I wasn't expecting another person to be here, so I think I'm just gonna go." I walked so fast, and I called my best friend, and I don't even know how to explain what just happened. What exactly was the situation? What was the thought process behind this? I'm at a total loss.
It's wild to think that this handsome guy has tons of options and is totally out of your league. Every other woman is after him, and he's juggling dates with multiple ladies at once, okay? And yet, you still decided to go out with him, even knowing he was with someone else. Seriously, you can't make this stuff up.
More attractive than a man who is painfully clear about how bad he wants you. Painfully clear, it should hurt your soul that no other man has made you feel that wanted before. Painfully clear and nothing less. If he's even slightly unsure, as my French school said, à la poubelle. Goodbye. Trash.
The only thing that is painfully clear here is that your expectations don't match reality. Hooking up with some guy who gives you no investment and then ghosting him is the best thing he could ask for.
I'm walking to go on a first date at 11:30 at night. It is because he gets off work at 11:30, not a booty call, because I'm not allowing my booty to get called. And if he tries, I'll just go home. I don't know. I also have met this man before. He works at the gym that I go to, and he checks me in and out every day, and he does that successfully. So there's a little bit of trust set up there. Quite frankly, if this doesn't go well, I have to find a new gym. Or maybe he would get a new job. I don't know how custody of the gym would work. We got a lot riding on this. We're gonna go to Insomnia Cookies, and then we're gonna go to a bar. I am meeting him at the gym that we go to. I'm almost there. I'm a little nervous. I've never seen him outside of the gym. Oh fuck, I'm really close. This is where I start to get really fucking nervous. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Nothing is this serious. Immediately calm. Okay, bye.
You are, by definition, a booty call. After your one-night stand, you are most likely going to have to switch gyms.
You single? Do you like girls? I have to check. We have to ask these things. How many baby mamas you got? 0 baby mamas? Okay, that's good. How many kids you got? 0? Okay, good. Have to check. You have to check. You'd be like, "I got 0 baby mamas, but I do got a wife." Do you got a wife? Do you got a job?
The struggle is so real that some women don't even see dating a married man as a red flag anymore.
TikTok is smashed now because I was talking about the problems in dating in America, how hard it is for people here, and how people just don't like each other. And I feel like, you know, the biggest things that I heard from people were that politics make it worse, social media, and feminism. And all those things make it really bad for people, and people blaming those three things for having no good time in dating. And I get it, like, I think it's affecting other countries as well, and I had a really hard time in Australia. So I just feel like, you know, one of the things though people could do here is just, you know, communicate more what your expectations are, how you feel our roles has to be, you know, because people just losing that gist of how the dating should be, you know. They just don't know what to do anymore, and hopefully that
Dating today is such a mess, with feminism and social media decimating the relationships between men and women. It's rare to find a woman who's truly self-aware. I wonder if she ever lowered her expectations.
How old are you?
28.
Let's say I wanted to take you out. How much do you expect me to spend on a first date?
Depends where we're going.
What's your expectation though?
I don't really have any.
So I could hit you up and say, hey, let's go to Burger King and get slushy?
No. I mean, at least like, you know, nice 5-star type of restaurant, and then depending on how it goes, depending how I like you, and that all kind of goes with me even saying yes for a first actual date. So that takes a toll.
Okay. So 5-star restaurant in Miami, how much is that gonna range?
Depends how many drinks you'll be ordering.
Average.
Anywhere from 300 to 800 maybe. Jumpstart, yeah.
So realistically, you expect a man to spend $800 on a first date?
Yeah.
Has it happened?
Who wouldn't want to drop $300 on dinner just to get berated and mocked by an obnoxious four? Sign me up.
Bare minimum, mid. Like, it doesn't matter how tall you are, your muscle, your money. This is the 100% most effective way to approach one. I have taken notes from men aged range 22 to 37, like decades of hoeing around. And now men on the internet are confirming that this has worked for them. Chances are you are focusing on the completely wrong thing when you're thinking about approaching. The number one goal of how you start the conversation is to simply start the conversation. One way to do this is with a respectful compliment, especially if it's on something that she consciously chose. This can be her hair, this can be her shirt, this can be the book that she's reading. All you got to do is start the conversation. If compliments just aren't coming into your mind, this can be a context question. Now I go over pickup lines that relate to context questions and just how to keep conversations going in my work.
You know what? It's taking dating advice from women not the best idea. After years of being a hoe, she still doesn't get that the guy she likes has spent ages improving themselves. It is all on her to do the heavy lifting in the relationship. Trust me, it doesn't work the other way around. This woman is way past her prime and still expecting men to be the ones to make the first move. This is hysterical. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.